Alright, welcome back. So now we're going to be looking at actually how to factorize an expression. And the steps are pretty clear. All we have to do is first find the highest common factor, and then once we have done that, we are going to take the highest common factor out the front, divide each term by it, and put it in brackets. Now that sounds complicated, but it's actually pretty simple. So let's look at A. So for A, we have 12x plus 18y. 12x plus 18y. Now, in order to find out the highest common factor, we can just list them off as we did before. But the highest common factor between these two numbers is going to be 6. Because they don't share a pronumeral, we can't simplify this further, so we're going to leave it like that. Now, we're going to take the 6 out the front, and then we're going to put a bracket, and then we're going to divide each term by the highest common factor. So 12x divided by 6 is going to be 2x, and 18y divided by 6 is going to be 3y. Now we can say that these two terms are equal, so 12x plus 18y, or these two expressions, are equal. So the reason we do this, ultimately, is to simplify equations and expressions and algebraic fractions. It can be very useful to do this. And if you've noticed, this is exactly the opposite process as expanding. So if we were to expand this, we would multiply in this 6 to both terms, and we'd end up with this expression at the top. So we can think of factorizing as undoing this expansion process. Let's look at B. So we have 20m plus 25mn. Now we have a common pronumeral here, so that means at the end, when we determined our HCF, we're just going to tack the m on at the end. So the HCF for both of these is going to be 5, and then because they share a pronumeral, it's going to be m. So this is actually going to be equal to 5m, put a bracket out the front, and divide each term by 5m. 20m divided by 5m is just going to be 4. And 25mn divided by 5m, well, divide 25 by 5 and you just get 5. Divide m by m and you just get 1, and you can't get rid of that n, so we're left with this. Let's look at C. So we have 14ab plus 21ac. Again, we have this shared pronumeral. So we're going to put that at the end of our HCF. And the HCF for both of these is going to be equal to 7. And then we just put our a at the end, so 7a. Now for our factorizing, we're just going to put 7a out the front and divide each term by our highest common factor. So if we divide 14 by 7, we get 2, divide a by a, we get 1, and then we just get b left over. Right, divide 21 by 7, we get 3, the a's cancel, and we're left with c. Alright, for D we have 24p minus 36pq. They both share a pronumeral. Now let's have a look at what our highest common factor between these is going to be. So both of these are divisible by 12. So the highest common factor is going to be equal to 12, and then because they share a pronumeral, it's going to be 12p. Put 12p out the front, put a bracket out there, and then divide each term by 12p. So because we have 24 divided by 12 is going to be 2, p divided by p just cancels, add the sign, 36 divided by 12 is 3, the p's cancel, and we're left with q. Alright, that's it for this video. Hope it was helpful, and I will see you in the next one.